Today I want to show you the best way to fix a failed or a failing ceramic coating, but not the way you think you should do it, but how it really works. The best thing is you don't have to polish and it's very simple. So let's jump right into it. What's up, this is Frank for the House of Rags. So today I want to show you what I do when I get a failed ceramic coating, when your ceramic coating is not performing as well. Maybe your customer comes to you and is complaining about their failed ceramic coating. There's a really nice way to fix that, not using a spray sealant and not polishing at all. So this is gonna be super easy. You can even charge up to $400 for this service. And that's also how many big brands use this simple process to warranty their coating for many years. You've seen those 10 years warranty, those lifetime warranties. Oftentimes they'll use this specific method. So I can't wait to show it to you guys. So the failed ceramic coating on my car is on that specific door, that's the rear passenger door. But keep in mind, you can do the same process on a complete car, but today we're just gonna do it on this one. So here I have some Armour Detail Supply Hero at 1 to 128. So we're gonna wash it first, give it a good wash. In this instance, the car is already pretty clean. So you give it a good clean, just like so, with your favorite wash process. And this car was polished about 5 months ago. It was decontaminated as well, so no need to go crazy about iron remover and all those, but keep in mind that you should do the whole decontamination process. So I'm gonna give it a quick clay towel, and since I'm not polishing, I don't want to apply too much pressure on this. This clay towel from DIY Detail does not scratch, but still I want to take a careful approach when it comes to decontamination. So I'm gonna just drag this towel across the paint. It's not really contaminated. Then I'm gonna take my drying towel, give it a quick dry. Make sure we don't have any water remaining that can drip on the next step. So the paint is really grabby because there's nothing left there. Next up, guys, we're gonna use the panel prep by Armour Detail Supply. Give it a good shake. I'm gonna spray a few spritz in my towel and a few spritz on the paint. Make sure we go all over the panel, the nooks and crannies. And the paint should feel grabby as you do this step, meaning that the paint is bare and ultra clean. Flip the towel. Now I'm gonna let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes, just making sure that there's no alcohol or solvent remaining. While I do this, you could move to the next panel or go around the car, you would be fine. So far, you guys already know pretty much these steps. We have washed, decontaminated, and we have also used our panel prep. From now, I want to use a product that's gonna bond with this paint because there's probably a remains of that previous protection, of that previous ceramic coating. So I want to find the best product that is gonna bond with that previous protection and also that is gonna last. So most people would reach for a spray sealant or their favorite most durable spray sealant, but in this case, what I wanna use is Phobic by Armour Detail Supply. So this product is gonna bond with whatever you have left there as long as you have clean decon and panel prep. So this is gonna ensure that I have a long-term protection. So I'm giving value to this customer, I'm giving value to this car in a fast and simple way. You can even charge around $400 for this whole process. So that's very good for you and that's very good for your customer. So Phobic comes in that beautiful packaging. You get 2 sprays like this. Keep in mind those sprays are probably gonna get clogged up, so this is a one-time use type of spray in my opinion. You can rinse them, you can soak them in APC and all that good stuff, but in my experience, they're gonna clog. So for this specific video, I wanna show you how you could use Phobic with no sprayers remaining. So you get your favorite applicator, right? You make sure it's clean, obviously. So what you want to do is look for any crystallization around this bottle. In my case, I've used this product one time. There's no crystals, there's no residue or hard particles from the coating that is dried up. So it's very important to not introduce those. So what you could do is take your towel beforehand and just wipe it clean around the threads. And from here, you take your applicator and you can prime it. I like to prime it at least 3 big dots. This product likes to be applied thick, so I'm using maybe more than you should, but keep in mind this is the first prime. So I've got like 6, 7, 9 spots there. You don't have to stress about the flashing time with this product. You just want to apply it thick and a good layer around the whole panel. So what I like to do is start in the middle, give it a good line, and then go left and follow the edges. Contour this panel. And then I'll start back up, left, right, and going through my first initial middle line, so to speak. Just like this. You want to make sure that you have material on the paint. And then you can do circles, it does not matter. And then the door handle, do your best. This applicator is maybe a little bit too thick to go behind, but just like so. So hopefully you guys can see in the camera, we have some material, some liquid left on the paint. That's what you want to see. There we go. Now you see it good. There's a good amount of product there. All right, so we have applied our ceramic. I've let it dwell for maybe a minute or two. Also now I want to pull up my pearl weave type of towel. You can find some at the House of Rags. They have really high quality towels there. And for my second wipe, I'm gonna use a plush type of towel just for the final buff. So as usual, you fold it in 4s. And what I like to do is go do a big box around the panel and then come back in the middle in circles. And this product is super easy to pick up, super slick right away. Pretty much a walk in the park. So right after that, use my plush towel, my fluffy towels, as I like to call them. And that's where you want to look for the remains of product. You want to go over and further from that specific area that you just coated, that you just wiped off. And really pay attention to not leave any product there. But regardless, this Armour Detail Supply Phobic is super easy to wipe off. And as you can see, the paint is super smooth. Very pleasant to apply and to pick up. And then you can use your diffuse light to make sure you don't have high spots. I mean, this product is so easy to apply. It's dummy proof. If you haven't applied ceramic coating before, I recommend that you start there. You can do this same process. Even though you don't have a felt ceramic coating, you can do this whole process as a standalone product. No problem there. And Phobic should give us a really nice protection, 1 year of water hydrophobicity and really nice gloss, super slick. And we haven't even polished. Very, very simple. So I'm gonna give you guys another angle for that other door. Like I said, you take your bottle, put your applicator on top. Make sure though that you close your cap. As some of you guys know, ceramic coatings, they don't really like ambient air. So close that as soon as you can. Again, big big line in the middle. Do my edges right now. And come back, left, right. You can wipe this off immediately. Of course, you could have used a towel to apply this, but I'm a firm believer in using the applicator and using a thick layer for those type of product. I'm gonna apply more coating there, more material. It's gonna make for a stronger bond and a stronger foundation. All right, so I'm wiping this off immediately. You could certainly do 2 panels at a time. So why am I doing a box around it? Well, first, I don't want to push the coating on other panels and spread that too far. That's the main reason, pretty much. And the other reason is to stay organized. If you do your coatings always the same way, well, you don't have to think about it. Take the plush towel, fold it just like this, and again, you go further out and come back towards the middle, making sure to not push the product on other unwanted panels. Flip it again, and just wipe every nooks and crannies, making sure we have removed everything, no pressure. As you can see, just moving my hand with the towel. That's ultra slick, my friends. I'm sure you guys would really enjoy this product. As much as I want to talk about it, you'll have to experience it yourself. So you can find this obviously, guys, on the houseofrags.com and .ca, and use the coupon code DOGMA to save 10%. And with that being said, my friends, I'll see you guys in the next one.